This is Resh. Today I will read a book of New York. New York, the Empire State. Introduction. Few places in the United States can rival New York State population, economic power, and cultural importance. The value of goods and services produced in the state is higher than that of most countries. From its sandy beaches and rugged mountains to the hustle and bustle of New York City, the state of New York is a place of sharp contrasts. New York was one of the original 13 colonies. Its nickname, the Empire State, is thought to have come by George Washington, who called the New York the seat of empire. The people of New York have worked hard to live up their state's nickname. Today, New York is a national leader in manufacturing, finance, education, and the arts. New York has a rich and exciting history. It was first occupied American Indians more than 10,000 years ago. The region was explored by the Italians and French, colonized by Dutch, and then taken over by the English, who called their colony New York in honor of the Duke of York. In July 26, 1788, New York entered the Union as the 11th state. New York suffered a devastating blow on September 11, 2001, when terrorists flew two jet aircraft on the 110-story Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. The towers burned and collapsed, killing some courage, putting their own lives to save others. Recovering from the attack, the people on the state show tremendous reliance and strength. So here are the pages that I read. Where is New York? New York is the part of the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States. From southwest to northeast, New York is bordered by Lake Erie, the Canadian province of Ontario, Lake Ontario, and the Canadian province of Quebec. To east are New England states of Vermont, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. The Atlantic Ocean and New Jersey are to the southeast, and Pennsylvania is to the south. There are many ways to get to the Empire State. The three largest airports that serve New York City are John F. Kennedy International Airport, LaGuardia Airport, and New York Liberty International Airport, which is now actually in neighboring New Jersey. The state is also reachable by car via many major highways, including the New York State Thruway, which links the New York City region with Albany, Syracuse, and Buffalo. New York has more than 110,000 miles of roads and highways. Trains serve many parts of the state and play an important role of transporting commuters to and from New York City and surrounding areas. A key event in the history of the Empire State was the new comprehension of the Erie Canal in 1825. It connected New York City with Great Lakes via the Hudson River. The canal produced great revenues for the state and speed development of the American frontier. In 1918, the New York State Barge Canal was opened to replace the Erie Canal. This system, now known as the New York City Canal System, incorporates part of Erie Canal and supports much road traffic. So wait just for a minute before the next page. So here is this. Mapping New York. The state of New York covers a total area of 54 556 square miles, making it the 27th largest state in the country. Land accounts for 47,214 square miles of New York's territory, with water making up to remaining 342 square miles. Parts of two of the Great Lakes, Ontario and Erie, account for more than half of the water. So the state seal of New York looks like this. Here's the state seal. The state bird is the eastern bluebird. The state flower is the rose. The state flag looks like this. Here is the state flag. The state animal is the beaver. The state tree is the sugar maple. Nickname, the Empire State. Motto, Excelsior, ever upward. Song, I Love New York. Words with music by Steve Carman. Enter the Union, July 26, 1788, as the 11th state. Capital, Albany. Population, 2010 census. 19,378, 102. Ranked 33rd state. State capital. Located along the Hudson River, about 100 miles north of New York City, Albany was settled by the Dutch in 1624. It has been the capital of New York State since 1797. The city covers 21 square miles and has a population about 94,000 library. So here is New York, and here is where New York is located. One more page, and this is part 1, okay? The land. The landscape of New York State is varied. The largest national region is the Appalachian Mountains, which covers about half of the state. The Appalachian region extends westward from the Hudson River Valley to the state's southern and western boundaries. Within this area are the Catskill Mountains and the long, narrow bodies of water known as the Finger Lakes. A lowland region runs northward along the Hudson River to Albany, and the west one along the Mohawk River. A plateau-like region lies to the north of the Appalachian Mountains and west of the Mohawk River Valley. It extends a lot of southern shore, such as the Great Lakes and Adirondack Mountain slides of the east of the region. So here is the Argonaut Falls, right here, and here is the Hudson River. These are the Finger Lakes, and this is the mountain mass. Okay, so bye guys.